Either way, we are back now, and oh boy, what a match this is going to be. My favorite username so far in our tournament, SkrilleXFan420, will be going up against Squidly in our next match, and this is going to be interesting. It's the American versus the Dutch player. The first warm-up has been picked. We also have the bans in, but we'll get to that later. Right now, better to keep things simple. The first map is Overcomplexification. Don't be fooled by the difficulty name. This is over 5 stars, as you can probably tell already. The song is by Camellia, or Camedia, depending on where you're from and how you say it. Well known as the artist of Dreamless Wanderer and Banging Burst. Mixes from both players on that fast slider pattern there. It is a wub-wub map as well. Again, similar to Dreamless Wanderer. Both 420 and Squidly seemingly struggling a bit on the map, but again, it is just a warm-up, so as long as you get well warmed up, it doesn't really matter. SkrilleXFan420 is slightly in the lead at the moment. Of course, with a name like that, you'd expect him to like these wub-wub warm-ups. However, this was actually Squidly's warm-up pick. Interestingly enough, it is mapped by Xarius, who is well known as an incredible player from the US. Very good at Nomad, particularly high star difficulties. But he does map some incredibly difficult maps as well. Oh, look at those streams. They fit the vocals very well. Very nicely spaced, I'd say. I love how the spacing changes. Definitely keeps you on your toes. Requires a lot of aiming. Squidly managing to get through that whole section without breaking. 420 had a break right at the end. But as we go into another high slider heavy section, SkrilleXFan420 is the one holding the 200 plus combo, where Squidly is lagging behind. There we go, both players do break, but Squidly with that huge combo holding through the streamy part, that's what's giving him the lead right now, and that's what's going to give him the win. Incredible play there by Squidly, I have to say, holding that 450 combo, almost 450, throughout the streamy part with the spacing changes. I'd say that's not bad. That's a very nice play from him. SkrilleXFan420 as well, 321 max combo, 100 off his name, but with slightly worse accuracy than Squidly as well. Well, it was Squidly's warm-up. Not surprised to see him take it. We do apologize for the Skype noises. We're just getting a lot of calls from Twitch staff about inappropriate usernames and about how this promotes, you know, certain abuse of substances that we might not want to encourage. However, the first map has been picked up. Before that, let's go through the bans really quickly. The bans are on Nomad. We have Taketori Hisho. On DT, we have Capricioso, the Shigatsu no wa Kimi no Uso map. On DT, we also have Torinoko City. And on Nomad, Skyclad Taka on the Taka difficulty. Either way, we will be getting started with the first map, which is a DT pick. Neither player opting to skip. It will be Heartbeat. A very colorful background, realistic enough, except for, you know, the fact that the main characters are animated. Moving on! SkrilleXFan420 with some early accuracy break, but that probably won't matter if he manages to hold combo because the scores are shifting right now. Very nice. You look at Squidly's accuracy, it's already above 99. Never mind, he's dropped to 98.8 now, but it is coming back up. It looks like the caster's curse applies to accuracy as well. The scores are still shifting, my goodness me. Both these players very evenly matched so far. Those slider heavy patterns really getting into Squidly though. Oh boy, this was SkrilleXFan420's pick. He does miss, however, so... oh boy, this is going to get really close. It's a pretty long map as well. Oh my goodness. It's going to get very, very close. Squidly does miss again, so that's going to give SkrilleXFan420 the lead again. I just have to say his full name every time I say it because it meshes so well together. You can't leave out any part of it. You've got to get the whole experience. However, SkrilleXFan420 with this, it was a slider break, actually not even a miss. Squidly quickly gives the sad face. He knows, even though he's got the better accuracy, he's got a big combo disadvantage right now. This was ranked very, very recently. It was qualified July 12th, so it's July 19th, 3 a.m. here. So for me, I guess that means it's fully ranked. Congratulations to come back home. It is always a bit of, well, it's a risky move, picking a qualified map, putting it in a map pool, playing it, whatever you want, but it is a very nice map as well. You look at Squidly's accuracy and you compare it to Skrillex Fan 420's again. Despite that, oh boy. It's not looking good for Squidly at the moment. There is still time for him to come back if Skrillex Fan 420 misses. But he's just blazing on fire right now. Going past 500 combo, past the streams, no misses. Squidly is the one who breaks. Skrillex slider breaks on the sliders, and he's not happy. Gives a flourish of the cursor, but it won't matter because that big lead he built up is what's going to give him the win right now. His lighter ran out of light, but the smoke was still lit. That's all that matters. And Squidly's also dropped accuracy. He's no longer got that high 98 he was holding. That stream really hurt his act. And since he didn't have the combo, he ends with better accuracy than Skrillex, but not good enough to beat him, I'd say. 555 combo from Skrillex Fan 420. He's giving us a fake phone number already. Doesn't want anything to do with us, but he only had slider breaks throughout that entire map. So pretty impressive play from him, I should say. Sorry, my L's are becoming R's and my R's are blah. See, again. Squidly not quite able to take that away from him. However, that was Skrillex Fan 420's pick. So, whatever map Squidly picks next. Oh! And it looks like he's already decided. Okay. Hibikase by Giga P. Unfortunately, it's not the real cover. It is the original Vocaloid version, but still an incredible song nonetheless. An incredible map. Mapped by, of course, Tutu Haha. Well known for making very technical maps. Lots of doubles, etc., etc. And this map, it's pretty technical. Lots of streams which require aiming. The client completely butchering the song there, though. When you make Vocaloid go 4 times the speed, it sounds like your computer suddenly started beeping. It starts incredibly slow, but I mean, the speed of this map isn't what makes it difficult. It's the aiming, then the keeping combo aspect of it. It's not the hardest map, but it's very easy to get a fluke miss on here. Already you can see Skrillex Fans 420's got he's got a slight break in accuracy, but Squidly's holding a double S. However, we're not even into the map. Haven't even hit the triple digits in combo. You don't need to be fast to play this map. You just need to have control over your cursor, over your fingers, and as a matter of fact, over your speed, because you don't want to go too fast. At the same time, you don't want to go too slow either. You look at Skrillex Fans 420, he's actually alternating, which could definitely help him on a map like this. You never know. Whereas Squidly... Oh, but Skrillex is actually the first to break. As we go into the first chorus, it's not going to help him because Squidly's got both the act, combo, and score lead. That's 3 things, not both. Right now. Good for Skrillex Fan 420, but as Squidly keeps his combo. It is a pretty long song, though. Hibika says about 4 minutes long. Plenty of time for 420 to come back. Rip from Skrillex Fan 420 and a W emote from Squidly. So he knows he's in the lead right now, and that if he holds combo, he's got this. He's 200 combo ahead of Skrillex Fan 420. Whereas Skrillex knows he's got some catching up to. Squidly does break, however. As we said, very technical map. You can miss absolutely anywhere. That's just the way the map is set up. Tutu Haha, famous for mapping those kinds of songs. Or maps, I should say, not songs. But Skrillex is in the lead right now. It's looking very good for him because he's got about a 200 combo lead over Squidly. Pretty much the lead Squidly had on him before that break. He is creeping up in score despite the accuracy. The accuracy just simply doesn't matter if you've got the combo. This tournament does not have an accuracy round. It's all up to Skrillex. There we go. He crosses his own username combo mark. Squidly breaks again, so that's not going to help him. A third of the map is remaining. Oh, both players do break on that screen, but Skrillex has the score advantage right now. The lead is absolutely nothing. It's 300,000 points. This is still anybody's game. If Skrillex breaks again, Squidly could take this. He's definitely capable. If Squidly had held combo through that part where they both broke, then it would have been Squidly's game, but they did both break. Very difficult stream there. Nonetheless, oh boy. However, there's still about a quarter of the map left. Still enough time for Squidly to pull something off here because the lead is, well, 300,000 points. Both players are on the exact same combo, so with Skrillex's accuracy right now, Squidly's taking the lead in that respect. But as we're going to go into the absolute last course after this map. There we go. GG from Skrillex fan 420. He knows if he holds combo, Squidly has no chance. But the pressure's got to be mounting because he also sees the score difference isn't much. And he knows that if he breaks, if he has any fluke breaks at all, Squidly will just take it away from him that fast. Oh, but it's Squidly who breaks, and I think that's it. Skrillex fan finishes him off. But Skrillex does break, but I think it's way too late for Squidly. The damage has been done. And Skrillex can just relax and enjoy a smoke after that. Incredible play here. It got really close, especially towards the end. If Squidly had been the one to hold combo, I think he might have been able to take it, but Skrillex fan 420 just built up that 600,000 point lead. And that's going to be it, I think. Even though Squidly does have the higher combo right now, it's just not going to matter. The map is over. And with almost 500,000 points of lead, Skrillex fan 420 will take the second map as well. He is on match point at the moment. Oh boy. So Squidly really has to show something else here if he wants to pull it back. He's got to go for that reverse sweep. He's got to dig deep. He's got to show Skrillex fan 420 that abusing substances isn't the only way to win a match. There are cleaner ways of doing it. Come on, Squidly. For all the clean guys out there. At the same time, those Skrillex fans, he's got a strong lead at the moment, 2-0. He is on match point. And I believe he also picks the next map, so huge advantage on his end. Incredible. It's all up to Squidly, though, because Skrillex fan picks the next map. Depending on what Skrillex picks. Oh boy. Yume Otsutsu. Interesting. Pretty long map. Yume Otsutsu. About 3 minutes and 20 seconds long. It is from the hidden map pool as well. Excuse me a second. Sorry about that. Well, the players have started the match. I don't know if you guys can see it or not. If you can, very sad because this is it for Squidly. If he doesn't play this well, then he's not going to be able to move on because Skrillex fans 420 will win the match. I do believe Squidly will still move on from his group due to the fact that one of the other players in his group hasn't logged in for a while. But oh, it's actually Skrillex fan 420 with the first miss. He's really struggling with the accuracy, 90%, especially on the hit, and it really seems to be affecting him adversely here. Squidly's got a big lead right now and building. going past 1.5 million points. I'm sorry you guys can't see this right now because it's a heck of a match to watch. Skrillex is on a B with 90.65% accuracy, where Squidly with a 97.9% and climbing over 500 combo, where Skrillex is stuck on 150 and going up. That one break really cost Skrillex a lot. The map is about half over, about a minute and a half left to go. If Squidly breaks now, Skrillex still has a chance, but he's going to need to break soon because he's building up a ridiculous lead right now, going past 3 million points. But there we go. Squidly actually breaks, so this could be Skrillex's time to shine. Come on. It's all up to Skrillex now because this is match point for him, but he breaks! He won't do it. He breaks. He's not happy. Cursor dances a bit to show off his anger, and I think Squidly's big lead is safe because with a third of the map remaining, Skrillex actually fails out, misses a whole stream completely. It's just not working for him at the moment. It's not going to be match point. This could be the start of Squidly's reverse sweep. Remember, this was actually Skrillex's pick. So if Squidly can pull off a win here, a break point on Skrillex's own pick, then well, the reverse sweep dream could be real. Squidly actually slider breaks on that repeat slider. No idea what happened there, but even though Skrillex has a combo lead right now, the score lead from Squidly is too big. 3 million points. Actually, you never know. It's getting close. Well, if the video is back up and you guys can see it, that's even better. Because Skrillex fan does have a slightly high combo right now. There's only a slight amount of map remaining and lots of score to make up. I don't know if he can do it. But but there we go. That's it. He breaks. And that's the last wub from Skrillex fan 420. He's not going to be able to take this map, but he can still take the match because he's going to be 2-1 ahead after this. Squidly has to pick wisely. I don't know why Skrillex fan picked this. He doesn't seem to be very comfortable with the hidden at all. Squidly does break, however. Maybe Skrillex was just banking on Squidly breaking more times than he did, but it didn't happen. 3 million points of lead to Squidly. Incredible match. It was really touch and go there for several moments. It all came down to the chokes, and there you see why Skrillex fan 420 actually failed out. Well, not failed out, but he actually lost. 666 300 from him. It's the Illuminati that made him lose, I'd say. You never know. Anything's possible. We've seen reverse sweeps in OCT before. We had an incredible one in OCT 1. We had 3 or 4 in OCT 2 completely out of nowhere. And now in OCT 3, Squidly immediately selecting the next map. It is a hidden TV size pick. The score is currently 2-1 in favor of Skrillex, but if Squidly can pull this off, he did seem a lot more comfortable on the hidden than Skrillex did on the last one. So this could be the first tiebreaker so far. We've had some incredibly close calls, but it's never gone to tiebreaker yet. This could be the first one. Well, it's not quite a weed stick, but the background girl does have something in her mouth. Skrillex fans probably going to be a bit happy with that. It might give him the confidence he needs to win. These first notes of 3 are pretty difficult to get good accuracy on. Skrillex with an early break, actually. The hidden really not treating him well. Remember, this is TV size, so if you break even once, coming back from that is so difficult. Skrillex fan actually breaking on the stream as well, so it looks like this will be Squidly's game. I think we will go to tiebreaker. It's too early to tell, even though a quarter of the map has already passed. As we said, TV size leaves so little room for error. You can't make any mistakes on a 1 minute 30-second map. It's so unforgiving. Squidly really taking big advantage of Skrillex's drops there. Both players are struggling a bit with the accuracy, but remember, it is hidden, no approach circles. Squidly does break, though, we're only a third of the map in, and with the combo building up as it is, Skrillex with 180 combo and building up, the lead from Squidly isn't much. It's less than 300,000 points at the moment. Skrillex would still deny the tiebreaker if he keeps combo here. It's looking very likely. The score is creeping up, and it's getting so close. Less than 100,000 points. Less than 10,000. There we go. Skrillex fan takes the lead. Squidly has no answer. He can't do anything but hold combo and hope that Skrillex breaks. We're into the last quarter of the map now, and unless Skrillex breaks, Squidly has no chance. This can go to tie, but there we go. Skrillex does break. Oh my goodness. Could this be tiebreaker hype? Come on. The lead is nothing. Squidly can do it. There we go. He takes the lead. Oh boy, on the stack stream. It's going to get incredibly close. Come on. Skrillex misses, and I think that's it. Last spinner, and we will have a tiebreaker. It's going to be the first. Unbelievable. The first tiebreaker in OCT 3's Tournament 3. The first one. And I think it's going to get incredibly close. I cannot wait. These guys have shown some incredible gameplay here, and now, finally, we're going to see the tiebreaker. Tiebreaker map, of course, mapped by who else? Skystar, Amamiya Yuko, also a participant in this tournament, oddly enough. The song is Colorful, the Asterisk DNB remix on the Megumi difficulty. Incredible song, incredible map, and incredible match. Oh boy. Amazing. Sensational from both players here. Song, as per tiebreaker rules, it is about 5 minutes and 11 seconds, 175 BPM. As with DNB, it's got a pretty thrumming bass line, some, well, it's good music, what can I say? And a good map too, Skystar, well known for those visual patterns, of course, the sliders, as per Skystar standards, of course. And the rhythm, very interesting as well. Skystar, well, it's hit or miss with Skystar, really, but definitely an incredible mapper. No denying that. Squidly does have the early accuracy advantage, which is giving him a slight score lead at the moment. But it is a very, very long map. As we saw on that last map, and that was a TV size, absolutely anything can happen. All of that happened in 1 minute and 30 seconds. So on a 5-minute map, the score could just swap so many times. Skrillex fan missing on the back and forth. Even though it is 5 minutes, as I said, we're not even into the first quarter of the map. But that early break could really cost Skrillex, because Squidly will build up a big combo here. And if he builds up a high enough score lead, he could make it impossible for 420 to come back. Oh boy. Me sliders from Skystar. Very interesting, not something you see every day. Squidly still pulling off an incredible lead right here. Sensational accuracy, 98%. Both players have got to be nervous after that touch-and-go TV-size map. It's going to be incredibly clutch. Squidly isn't in the lead in a big way right now. He does get a bunch of hundreds on the end of the stream, but again, combo is what matters. Accuracy is a secondary consideration. With the combos being what they are, Squidly does not have to worry about his AC at all. He can get 50s on everything as long as he doesn't fail and as long as he keeps his combo. Worth noting, of course, that neither player opted to pick a mod, and that's probably smart of them, because given how close the matches up to this point were, I don't think a mod would have been a wise choice from either player, especially on a Skystar map. Already they're interesting to read, so picking a mod might not have helped. Squidly actually breaks there, though. Oh boy, Skrillex Fan's 420's combo is high enough that I think he's going to take the lead pretty rapidly. The Squidly's less than 4 million points ahead right now, and the lead is just closing very, very quickly. If Skrillex holds his combo, it's going to close even more quickly. Going past 550 now. Squidly's got back up to the triple digits as well, but I don't think he can hold off Skrillex. Unless Skrillex breaks, Squidly will lose his lead right here. There we go. The lead is less than 2 million points right now and decreasing even faster. Oh boy. Skrillex must have taken an extra hit after that map, but no, I don't think the extra hit helped. There's the goo slider as well. I think we're going to see another me slider, judging by the difficult name and the song. But the break from Skrillex will give Squidly, well, Squidly's lead is safe. I think Skrillex took an extra hit there to try and get his combo back up, but that extra hit confused him. It's not looking good for 420 right now, because there's still a third of the map remaining. Plenty of time on a 5-minute map, but Squidly's combo is building up and staying there. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh, Squidly going past the 420 mark. Slight BM on his opponent there. Skrillex not happy, cursor dancing. He knows the game's all but lost, but you never know. There's still a third of the map left. If Squidly misses, if Skrillex keeps combo, the lead is about 5 million points. It is building up very quickly, but oh boy. And there's the M, and there's the I. We knew it was coming. Megu and me. Squidly is building his combo hard on the slow part now. There's still a third of the map left to go, as we said, but Skrillex knows the map is as good as gone. He's missed again, and at this point, I don't think there's enough notes for him to come back, even if Squidly broke and kept breaking. This is pretty much Squidly's game right here. He fought hard, and I think the reverse sweep dream is real, guys. I think we're finally going to see the first reverse sweep in the third tournament of OCT 3 here. It's been an incredible match to watch between these players. It's not quite over yet. There could still be a fail. There could still be a DC. Anything is possible. In a match this hype, I would not be surprised. I would be shocked, but I would not be surprised, if that makes any sense. Squidly's building his combo back up, going to 800 now. And Skrillex fan 420 is just, he has no answer. There we go, kids. That's why we don't do drugs. Because in the end, it doesn't help. And Squidly, for all the clean boys out there, he does finally break, but with the combo that he built up, it's just not going to matter at all. He's over 10 million points ahead of Skrillex fan 420 right now. Look at the accuracy, it's very similar as well on a tiebreaker this long. But there we go, we're going to the final phase of the map. The HP bars are dropping. Neither player can afford to miss here. Neither of them is using a mod, or are using mods, so either way, slow sections at the end of the maps are all... Oh, Squidly misses! Squidly misses! His HP bar is dropping! Nope, and it won't do it. Nope, there we go. No mods, and with a tiebreaker win, Squidly pulls off an incredible reverse sweep against Skrillex fan 420. Look at that, 200 higher max combo. Despite the lower rack, much lower rack as a matter of fact. It's only the misses from Skrillex fan 420 that made their accuracy similar, because as you can tell by the number of 100s, Skrillex actually had the more consistent accuracy, but it simply didn't matter. It just didn't. Squidly, incredible performance, winning 3 maps in a row. And after that reverse sweep, I can't wait to see what else our players have in store for us. That was an unbelievable match. Well, I'd love to call a break now because I need to de-stress after that incredible hype match, but we won't be going for a break because this did go to tiebreaker, so in order to stay on schedule, we will be going directly into the next match. The lobby is not up yet, so we have some time to reminisce here. That was just so well played. Skrillex fan, incredible first 2 matches, but, well, Squidly was just too strong. The Dutch man finally ending America's streak. The Americans took out the Brits. They took out the Armada twice. Well, not twice. The other time was the Brits, but the Dutch. Always the Dutch. You gotta watch them. You gotta remember, they were the first to have colonies. And he put the American in his place. What can I say? Coming up from behind. Hard-fought battle for Squidly. And he deserved that win. There is just no denying it. He deserved that all the way. Congratulations to Squidly for winning that, and congratulations to Skrillex fan 420 for an incredible match.